My sweetheart has been gone for way too long. But she is home.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Long time no chat, and I am finally home. And what makes it really cool is I got home on February 22nd, 2022 at 2:22 p.m. Kid you not, it was 2:22 when I got in my bed. I have had the longest, almost 7 months of my life, and I have so much to say about it. It's too much for one video. I'm gonna start yawning like I always do in videos. I need to get back on track. The last few months have been very discouraging. I guess we'll just jump in and tell you why it's discouraging. First of all, I'm laying down because the bed that I got is not working correctly, and they were going to have to get me a new one. I either had the option of staying at the rehab facility for longer until they got me a new bed, or coming home and just using this until they got the one. And I was so ready just to get out of there that I just opted to come home and be a little uncomfortable at home rather than be uncomfortable at a rehab facility for, I don't know, over another week or two or however long. It has just been, the past few months have been like a complete nightmare. I was getting physical therapy. Was the whole reason I was at the rehab facility, and it was going really well. I was walking. I was using the walker to walk. I had gotten to a place when I was in the hospital that I got so weak that I wasn't able to stand or walk. I had made so much progress. And then in November, at the end of November, I got COVID. And because I couldn't breathe very well, I was extremely short of breath, so I couldn't do PT. So my insurance dropped me from physical therapy. I was supposed to stay at the hospital on a medical, it's a rehab facility and a medical center too. I was supposed to stay there as a medical patient, and then once I was well enough, I was supposed to be kicked back over to rehab. But for some reason, that never happened. And I started to get discharge dates of when I was coming home. First, my original discharge date was November 30th because I was well enough. I could stand. I could take a few steps. I could get in my chair. I was doing really well. And then I was just going to come home and continue on with home physical therapy, and that was going to be the end of it. Then when I got COVID, then that all changed that. So my original discharge date was November 30th. Then it was December 17th. Then it was December 31st. Then it was January 4th. Then it was January 14th. Then it was January 29th. Then it was February 4th. And then it brought us to today, February 22nd. And I am just beyond, I just have no words for the runaround that I kept getting. There was one point where I was about 2 days out from supposed to be being released, and nobody had came to talk to me about discharge plans or a way to get home or anything like that. And so I finally called the social worker, and she came to see me, and she knew nothing about me being discharged. She's the one that sets up the discharges, and I was being told by the nursing staff that I was being discharged on all these dates. Apparently what the problem was is the dates in the computer of your discharge are the possible discharge dates or tentative, and they don't really become an actual discharge date until it turns yellow. And so I had just assumed, and I guess after a while I should have been more assertive and been like, why am I not going home? But I trusted the system, and I just kept staying there. So finally, I was like, I need to just leave because this is not where I want to be. And I'm not getting any more physical therapy here. I'm just laying in bed and practically just wasting space and wasting my life. I could come home and finish physical therapy at home and get back to where I was, and everything would be okay. So here I am. I'm at home. And yay.
Hallelujah.
Right? What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the tripod.
Oh. So here I am. I'm at home. I'm laying on my back. My bed, like I said before, my bed is not working correctly. It's supposed to tilt up, a normal hospital bed, but right now it's not tilting. So I have the option of either laying down or sitting up, and it gets kind of tiring just sitting up. So you're going to see me laying down, and if you have a problem with that, then you don't have to watch. But this is
I got a problem with it.
Yeah, you always got a problem with something. This is just how it's going to be for a while, and if you don't want to watch it. So the good part about being in the rehab hospital, I worked extremely hard on my eating disorder, and I'm happy to say that I am now in recovery from my eating disorder. I haven't binged in quite some time. My blood sugars are under control, and I'm losing weight. There's been people who have said, well, sorry, I had a coughing fit. There have been people that have left comments on like my TikTok channel. I don't read comments on here anymore, and I'm not going to because it's too toxic to me. It's my second coughing fit. Every winter I get a pretty bad cough because of how dry the air is. And my throat starts to itch, and I start coughing, and then I start gagging. Anyhow, I forget where I was. What was I saying? Oh, I don't read comments on here anymore because they're too toxic, and I miss interacting with people. Eventually, I'm going to get my other Instagram back up so I can chat with people and I can moderate it better. It's just on here. It's too hard to scroll through all of the comments, and I have no desire and no time in my life right now to block people and deal with the stupidity. And I thought about just not making videos anymore, which I haven't been, and I needed a break, a mental health break. I have done a lot of work on my mental health and my eating disorder. Like I said, I'm happy to say that I am in recovery. That's where I was going. I've lost a significant amount of weight. Of course, you can't see it because I'm laying down and my face is all smushed. But I have lost over 150 pounds, and I am very grateful for that and very proud of myself. Let's see, what else? Oh, there have been people that have said, like, they've left comments on my TikTok channel, I expect you to have lost 100 pounds. Well, you shouldn't expect anything out of anyone because then you won't be disappointed. There's no reason for anyone to expect anything of me. I'll lose my weight at my pace and in my time. I'm not here to answer to anybody, to explain myself to anybody about why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just here to share my journey, and I am going to be going on a new journey, and it's physical wellness to get back on my feet again. So as I was saying, I'm flat on my back because I either have the option of just sitting up and making a video, and I just don't want to sit up for that long. It's very tiring. So for me, it's just easier to lay down and make my vlogs. I am going to do what I eat in a days. What I eat in a day being in recovery of an eating disorder, as a person in eating disorder recovery, as well as being diabetic. And I've mostly been able to control my blood sugars with my diet. I had to pause the video because there was someone at the door, and now I forget where I was again. So anyhow, I plan on uploading like what I eat in a day as a person in recovery from binge eating disorder. I don't know what else I'm going to upload, but I am going to get back to uploading because I enjoy it. I'm still going to be here because I enjoy this. And I missed everyone so much. I missed my Moomy and Luna. Moo was kind of excited to see me. Luna, on the other hand, just pretty much didn't care.
It looked like she did not really know Jennifer. She
No.
didn't really remember her. She was looking up at her like as if she was a stranger in the house.
So I said, maybe if she doesn't remember me, maybe this time she'll like me. I don't know. So this journey is going to be about what I eat while I'm in recovery from my eating disorder, and starting physical therapy again. This time I chose to do it at home and not in a facility because honestly, whatever I did there, I can do at home. So there's no sense of actually being there. I thought it was going to be a lot different than it was. It was helpful, don't get me wrong. It's just not what I thought it was going to be. Everybody was really wonderful at the rehab facility, especially the nursing staff. They were amazing. I made a lot of friends, and I added them to Facebook so we could keep in touch. And I'm going to miss everyone there. But I am glad to be home. And I'm glad to start this new chapter of my life again. It's only up from here. I learned a lot. I've changed a lot in the last 6 months. And I hope moving forward you'll recognize that as well. So I hope you all have a good evening. And I will be back in the next couple of days. And we'll start uploading more normally. I'm so glad to be home. See you guys soon.
But she is home.